What's up, you sweaty nerds and greasy degenerates? Honkai Star Rail's official Twitter has finally revealed the characters Huo Huo and Argenti. They have finally put out the drip marketing for these characters, which actually tells us a whole lot about them. So let's go ahead and dive into it and find out if you want to save your Jade for these very powerful characters. So let's go ahead and dive right in and stop wasting our time. Alright, so we have Huo Huo coming to the game. She is a wind type damage dealer on the path of abundance. So she will be a healer with a cursed tail, and that's a pretty cool looking tail. I'm not gonna lie, that's probably cuter and cooler than Yukong and my lady Ting Yun's. Jesus, how'd you manage that? Anyways, she's going to be a healer that can also buff our characters. We were able to see with Fu Xuan's addition to the game that if you can get a solo sustain character that can also buff your team, they will instantly be one of the best characters in the entire game. Fu Xuan is considered by many now to be the best sustain character in the whole game because of the utility she provides while also keeping all of your team alive. She's incredibly strong. Tons of people are reporting that they are clearing Memory of Chaos for the first time if they're a new player, and plenty of people are claiming for the first time they're clearing difficulty 5 for the first time as well. Don't forget, some players are newer than others, so this is the first time they're clearing now, and it's all because of a character like Fu Xuan keeping their team alive and their sustainability high while only needing to solo sustain so they can lean into DPS. So a character like Huo Huo, who can do the same type of thing more than likely, is going to be very powerful in this game. Fu Xuan is a tank, so she does things differently than Huo Huo, but Huo Huo will be buffing your team while she also heals your team. That's very strong. If Huo Huo can in fact solo sustain, instant hit. She will be an instant hit, instantly powerful character, instant like go-to for pretty much anyone, right? Because I don't think we have any other healers that buff, right? No buffs from any healers so far. So yeah, that's incredibly strong. Even Locha doesn't, have any buffs to his healing effects. So she's going to be very unique, just like Fu Xuan. She'll be the healer side of solo sustainability while also buffing. So incredibly powerful, incredibly strong. Can't stress enough how strong her potential in this game is. We don't know for sure yet, but she's expected to be a very unique and powerful character to any team as well. And for something like Swarm Disaster, could you imagine having Huo Huo and Fu Xuan on your team for Swarm Disaster? You're getting heals, you're getting buffs. And with Fu Xuan, you're getting tank, you're getting heals, and you're getting buffs. And you could also throw another Harmony character on the team and run behind a very powerful DPS. All three of your other characters buffing that one DPS. That's incredibly powerful. I think that she's going to be very strong in this game. Now let's go ahead and talk about her theme, her lore, just a little bit here because I think it's very cool and very cute. So let's go ahead and hop right into it. A pitiable and helpless Foxian girl who is also a Ten Lords Commission judge in training, who fears ghosts but must catch them like a Pokemon. Anyway, due to having a cool tail, her tail is sealed, by the way, with a curse, so that's very cool in my opinion. She fears demons and Heliobi, but contrarily is tasked with their capture and entrusted with the heavy task of eradicating vile spirits. Though she believes herself lacking in ability, she is unable to muster the courage to resign and continues onward despite walking in the valley of her own fear. I think that's hilarious. She's afraid of the ghosts that she is destined to capture as her responsibility. That's funny to me. So she's definitely afraid of her responsibilities, just like you and me. Let's be honest. There's a little bit of a Huo Huo in all of us. Anyways, she's cute as heck. She does wind damage. She heals. She buffs. Let's move on. She's cool. She's good. Alright, so we had Huo Huo come to the game. A wind type buffer that also heals. It's actually a healer that also buffs. That's the way it goes. But Argenti will be a physical type damage dealer on the path of erudition, and Argenti will be dealing physical AoE damage. I'm going to say that again, physical AoE damage. That's going to be pretty awesome. I was joking around in the past that Jing Yuan should have been a physical type because we didn't need another AoE lightning. Like, we had Serval AoE lightning, we had Kafka AoE lightning, and we always knew Kafka would be AoE lightning because Kafka's the first character any of us played in the game. Kafka was the first character we ever touched. She was a part of the tutorial. We always knew this, so we didn't need Jing Yuan to be an AoE lightning. But I understand now why they didn't at least choose physical, because Argenti was going to be coming to the game dealing physical AoE damage. So, very excited about that. And a lot of people are saying, oh, Argenti's going to save erudition. Come on, stop capping, guys. I get it. Jing Yuan, Mid Yuan, whatever. Like, but let's shut up for a minute, okay? Jing Yuan's still one of the best characters in the game. He's erudition. We have QQ, one of the best characters in the game. Erudition. Yeah, there's RNG involved with her, but it's fun, so get over it. I think Argenti, though, will potentially be able to elevate erudition to a high place, like we've seen Destruction get elevated by characters like Denhong and Bibitralune and Blade. We've seen the Hunt path get elevated by Sela for like the entire game to this point. And so I think erudition might finally have its time in the sun now, with Argenti being added to the game. So I'm very excited about that, and Argenti's going to be a knight in shining armor, like a Knight of the Round Table, old school medieval style themed character based around beauty. And isn't that goofy that we're gonna be playing a medieval knight in a space game? I think that's funny, I think that's goofy, I think that's cool and unique in a good way. So, should you be saving for these characters? Should you be skipping these characters and saving for what comes next? Well, it's really a matter of what you need. These two characters are pretty cool and interesting and provide utility to the game. If you need something along the lines of AoE or a physical damage type, Argenti is right up your alley, and I imagine will be very reliable. I mean, how is a medieval knight not supposed to be reliable, right? But Huo Huo will be very useful to any team because Huo Huo is a 5-star healer that can also buff. And with, you know, a solo sustain character like Fu Xuan also buffing the team, Fu Xuan instantly became one of the best characters in the entire game because of that. If Huo Huo can also solo sustain while buffing us in a similar fashion to Fu Xuan, I think that Huo Huo might end up being one of the best characters in the game as well. So it's really a matter of what you need, what you sort of want. You have the option to go for Fu Xuan while she's still out right now, thanks to the drip marketing coming out when it did. So it's really up to you. Honestly, pick who you like. They haven't released a single bad 5-star premium character in this game so far. So pick who you like. You can't really go wrong. Or if you care more about meta, pick what you need. We already know, though, that Fu Xuan's an amazing solo sustain. So if you want reliability, you might want to choose that. But if you lack a second healer, Huo Huo is an instant, like, just go ahead and pick Huo Huo, okay? Very easy, very awesome. You also have the option to pick Jingliu or Topaz coming up soon in the future as well, so don't forget about the waifus of 1.4. Anyways, if this video was helpful to you in any way, shape, or form, please leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. If you hated this video, though, make sure to leave a hate thread in the comments. Anyways, I'll catch you later. Jingliu, she likes me more than she likes you. Anyways, I'll catch you later. Bye.